Hey y'all, it's Krista aka Manisa and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is all about Carnival 2022 and tips I want to share with you guys if you are planning on attending any carnival in 2022, especially since we are still in a pandemic. Let's talk about who's actually having carnival. So far, a lot of carnivals have announced their dates for 2022. If you are looking for a cohesive carnival schedule, you can check out my blog. I'll put the link in the description or follow me on TikTok. So let's talk about planning for Carnival 2022. I think the tricky part for traveling to an international carnival is definitely knowing what's going to happen in terms of testing, what you need to have before travel. Do you need to test before you go? Do you need to be vaccinated? Do you need to take additional tests when you're actually there? I also feel like people need to realize what the climate is in the actual island. Stay tuned and abreast of the news of that actual country so you don't feel like you're caught by surprise if something does happen. One thing that I have been doing, I have literally been trying to keep track of the places that I want to go and what their COVID regulations and testing regulations look like. Whether you're traveling to a country in the Caribbean or whether you're traveling to Canada, UK, you just need to be aware in terms of just being able to navigate Carnival in this space, especially if you're brand new to Carnival, is looking for Carnival reviews or asking seasoned carnivalists, masqueraders, people that have done this before. Like, it could be anybody. It does not have to be a blogger or a YouTuber. Literally, it could be anybody that has attended Carnival. Which bands to play with, what fetes to go to, how much money should I save, how early in advance should I plan for. Don't be afraid to ask questions, you know, and get a first-hand experience of what a carnival was like. One thing that has been going back and forth in my mind is, should I plan early or should I wait till last minute? Because there's such a thing as getting through last minute. It's just kind of risky. The first thing you need to do is save and stack your, if you haven't been already for the past 2 years, and I know some people haven't, like, the money just needs to be there. Because the way I watch some Miami Carnival bands sell out for Miami Carnival was just insane. Like, the demand was crazy. Costumes was going left and right and center. You also have to kind of understand the anticipation that people have for these international carnivals to return. I think definitely one of the major things to try to invest your money in: flight, accommodations ahead of time, costume ahead of time, but making sure that is from a reliable band. I've seen a lot of horror stories. I've gone through some horror stories, and yeah, it's sometimes, you know, you just don't want to be on the road boo-hooing and crying because you ain't got no costume, or so-and-so take your money and they didn't deliver the right product, etc. I mean, things happen. Like, if you go with fetes or promoters that are reliable in terms of that they think of the customer first, that if something does happen, you know, that they will either give you a credit or options for credit or options for refunds or be communicative or whatever the case may be, to make the investment of travel insurance. So I always purchase travel insurance with my flights. I think one of the biggest things you need to get at this point in time, because COVID, you know, is just here to stay until it like phases out, I suppose. And one that was recommended to me was Alliance. What happens in the event that I do catch COVID, you know? So just make sure that you're covered. It's just something that you have to have in the back of your head. It's not being negative. It's just literally, you have to have in the back of the head the probability of an event being canceled. So what I've seen from other travel bloggers and content creators is just going into a trip. If you are going for a specific event, like if that said event is projected to be canceled, maybe having a backup plan where it's like you treat this particular trip like a vacation, you know? Like, if I was to go to, I don't know, St. Lucia or St. Kitts and Nevis for Carnival, and all of a sudden we can't have Carnival, there's a spike in COVID cases, la-di-da-di-da, what else could I do on those particular islands? Can I go and see some attractions? Can I just go to the beach? Can I sleep? Can I go to restaurants? Like, have a plan B ready. And, you know, just in case, you know, the worst case scenario happens and you can still enjoy your trip, you know. Those are basically my overall tips. If you have any other tips, definitely put them in the comments below. Let me know if I should do a part 2 or if there's anything specific that you want me to cover regarding Carnival at all. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I definitely upload more videos about, you know, tips for traveling to Carnival, planning Carnival, Caribbean travel. Let me know what you guys think of this video. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. And don't forget to subscribe. See you later.